Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're kicking off another series on this channel, and this will be a weekly series called World Football, where we review results from real life football from the top four leagues, which means Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga, and French Ligue 1. And we're going to also discuss what happened and some probably weirder results that went on, and I'm just going to tell my opinion regarding these games. Today, there's going to be a Premier League game, Leeds United versus Southampton, 12th versus 14th. In my opinion, Leeds is going to win just because of Southampton's recent history of games in which they've lost 4 out of the last 5 and haven't won. They Southampton hasn't won a game since January the 23rd when they beat Arsenal in the FA Cup 1-0. So it's already been today it's turning 1 month of no win games for Southampton, and I'm pretty sure they'd like to end this, but I'm not too sure how this is going to go against Leeds United, who have lost as well the last 2 games. In terms of games that happened over the course of the weekend, we've got Liverpool losing again. I mean, at this point, I don't think it even surprises us anymore. Both Liverpool and Arsenal have been very different from what they used to be, and neither of them has been different in a good way. If Liverpool was to be better, I think they would have just dominated all over the place, all games, won everything. But since it's not the case, they can only go downwards, and this is what happened. And they've lost 2-0 to Everton. And apparently, as far as I've read, it's the first win of Everton against Liverpool in their last 24 games. Here it says Everton picked up their first win over Liverpool in 24 meetings in all competitions after 12 draws and 11 losses. What more can I say? Goals came from Richarlison, an early one in minute 3, as well as Gylfi Sigurdsson in minute 83 out of a penalty. I'm just waiting for the moment when Liverpool's gonna come back on track. Liverpool have lost their last 4 games. It's more than Leeds United. Another loss, Arsenal versus Manchester City. Now you can expect this from City since they have a great winning streak. The last non-win for Manchester City was back, way back in the 15th of December. So since then, they've won absolutely everything they've had. So Arsenal losing to Manchester City is actually a pretty expected result from probably everyone. They've only lost 1-0, so I guess it's pretty remarkable. Only one shot on target for Arsenal in the whole 90 minutes. 3 shots on target for Manchester City, so not too many either. But the Arsenal and Manchester City combined have had less shots on target than Liverpool in their game against Everton. Liverpool has had 5 shots on target. 1 plus 3 is 4. I mean, come on. The first and only goal came from Raheem Sterling, again an early goal in minute 2. I actually like these early goals because they basically set the mood for a team. For example, if a team scores um an early goal in the first like 5 minutes, they're going to have um this mm, optimistic mood in which they say, okay, we've scored an early goal, let's try and not concede or even get to score again. It didn't happen for City, but at least it was an interesting game, and based on how Arsenal has been doing this season and in the past 5 games as well, it's a pretty positive result for Arsenal as well. Next game for the Reds is going to be in the Europa League, the second leg against Benfica. They've drawn 1-1, so I'm just expecting an interesting result as well. Now moving on from the Premier League, and we've got Bayern losing in the Bundesliga to Eintracht Frankfurt 2-1. Goals scored by Lewandowski, the one and only, for Bayern, as well as Daichi Kamada and Damin Younes for Eintracht Frankfurt. They've had a 2-0 lead. Bayern has tried to come back. They couldn't. 5 shots on target for Eintracht and scored 2 goals. Eintracht Frankfurt is officially more prolific than Liverpool. This is not supposed to happen. Instead, Bayern has had 6 shots on target, so either Frankfurt has had a lot of saves because they don't appear here, or Bayern just wasn't Bayern's day. I I seriously don't know. Okay, the result: Schalke has lost again. Scha- Schalke has lost again. They've gotten 9 points in 22 games. They've gotten a single win. The last win Schalke had is back on the 9th of January when they've won 4-0 to Hoffenheim. Since then, they haven't won a single game. And they're playing Stuttgart on Saturday. Honestly, at this point, I do not think that Schalke can come back too much. Maybe just save itself from relegation, but given their last games, I don't think that is even possible anymore. So, my honest opinion is that Schalke is going to fall in the Zweite Bundesliga for next season and basically just dominate the league and come back 2 seasons in the Bundesliga. Not much to say about the Bundesliga besides that. Bayern leading the way, 2 points away from Red Bull Leipzig, Wolfsburg in third, Frankfurt on the last Champions League spot, Leverkusen fifth, and Borussia Dortmund in sixth place. But it's an interesting fight here between Bayer Leverkusen and Dortmund because I actually expect Dortmund to catch European spot by the end of the season. Moving on to La Liga. What am I seeing? Cadiz is an Cadiz came from the second Liga, the second Spanish division, Segunda División, I think they call it. But mate, Cadiz are 14th. They haven't won a game either since the 10th of January when they've beaten Deportivo Alaves. Since then, they haven't won a single game either. But guess what? They've drawn Barcelona. You won one. Two goals came from two penalties. So besides those penalties, nothing happened in the nets. Four shots on target for Barcelona, one shot on target for Cádiz, which I think was the penalty, and of course that went in. So, interesting result for Cádiz. It's pretty sad to see that you have led for 57 minutes and then minute 89 there just comes a penalty and everything is rolled over. Cadiz draws with Barcelona, and instead of Barcelona hopping over Sevilla, who are having quite a fun time, they just have to sit on the fourth place. Whoa, Barcelona are going to play Elche tomorrow. I guess Elche is another team that came from the second division of Spanish football. So I just hope Barcelona doesn't draw there either. The results not too notable, at least in my opinion. Levante has won against Atletico 2-0, but Levante are literally having a moderate, kind of okay season. They've drawn 10 out of 24 games with 7 wins and 7 losses and are 8th out of 20, so they're okay, at least for this season. Moving on to Ligue 1, the last that we're going to review, and P- PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, have lost against Monaco. Now, Monaco has perfect record in the last 5. They've drawn once, but otherwise they haven't lost. When was the last time Monaco has lost? The last time Monaco lost again, a very long time ago, 16th of December, when they were beaten by the team that actually came from um the second French league, from Ligue 2, the French pronunciations are Arcelon, and they've beaten Monaco 3-0. But since then, this whole year, they haven't lost anything. And guess what? They haven't lost to PSG either. PSG is now in third uh, place. Lille is leading the way. Lyon in second. So, not too weird of some results, I can say. Not too many results to actually surprise me. Lille has won 4-1 to Lorient, but Lille are again having another perfect record, while Lorient is almost relegating, so Lille winning is expected. Not too much happened in Ligue 1. Marseille drew Nantes. Nantes have had quite a horrible season, 11 draws, 11 losses, and only 4 wins, while Marseille, mm, they are somewhat in the fight for 5th place, but they're kind of far away from the European spots. So I honestly don't see Marseille in the Europa League next season. So that was it for today, guys. We're going to see each other tomorrow, and this series in particular is coming back next Tuesday when we're revising the same 4 leagues and whatever happened in them during that weekend. So see you guys next time.